Untitled. What's going on there, YouTube folks? Jason here from This Is Gonna Hurt. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to show you how to change a drum head. You see it's been used and abused. I'm slapping these two bad boys on. Money. All right. This is my snare drum, used in the infamous Between the Kid and the Goat sessions. First off, I'm going to disengage the clutch on the snare. We're going to do the bottom one first. It's not going to be a hugely exciting video. Actually, I need to do this part first. I need to loosen up the snare wire on the side here. Pull that through. Look at that. I'm kind of dangly over there. Oh, I just lost a piece. That's okay. Right, now we're just going to loosen these all up here. Just got to loosen them up so you can basically unscrew them by hand after. Back over there. Alright, so we're going to remove this head. I was going to keep it as backup just in case, but see it's started to separate a little bit, so I don't know. And it's pretty that there for now. Alright, so I'm going to be replacing them with these right here. Yeah, gonna make it all nice and red and fancy. Alright, so what we're going to do, and this just to let you know, this is the snare side. This one is actually a 2-ply head. Normally I wouldn't recommend that. 1-ply gets more of a crisp sound off the snare, but I'm going for look here. It's still going to sound good, but alright, so do that. Get everything all lined up here as best as we can. Probably should have taken that snare off all the way because that's going to give me a hard time. Nope, there we go. Gotta get these in here, get a couple in. I'm just gonna hand tighten them. It's probably part of the problem. Because I got all the different screws hanging off here. Alright. Get it positioned right here. I want it to be more. What the Remo, I use Remos. There's all kinds of different drum heads. I'm just partial to Remos. That's what I've always used. Alright, let's see. I've done it before. Just gonna get them just tight enough with your hand. We're going to go back and tighten them after as we tune the drum. Need to make sure that both sides are tuned. This is going to be the most exciting video, guys. I'm just these are just out. These are pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rehook the snare back up. Alright, so we do. Make sure that's still disengaged, right? Yeah, okay. Pop that through. There's a little thread here. And what we're going to do is we're going to tighten it. We want those snares to be flush up against that drum. We'll have to adjust it after as we tighten the drum. So make sure that that's in there good. Alright, that's still loose right here. What I'm going to do, take a drumstick, because right now we're going to focus on tuning the drum. So we don't need the snare engaged. Now that that's all hooked up, just gonna, what you do is that you just go, whichever one you do the opposite side. Okay. I'm gonna have to start getting tight. Doing a lot of turns here. You're gonna start hearing it crack as we become engaged. I don't know where that one's so loose, but that one's gonna have to go. As we start getting closer to, alright, so now we're gonna, oh, that corner's still loose here. Try and feel, make sure there's not too many loose pockets, and then we can start worrying about tuning the drum. Which might be better off if I do it like this. See how that one sounds a little bit low right there. So now we're going to start doing just quarter turns. And it still sounds a little bit too. So just a quarter turn. That one sounds really low. I'm gonna do a half turn on that one just because it sounded so low. Still low. Quarter turn. Quarter turn, another quarter turn there. That's right there, sounds pretty good. Alright. Yeah, the snare wire will have to definitely be readjusted here. That's got a little thing right here that will tighten it up. We'll test it all out after. Now, let's do the top head. We're going to do the same thing here. Doesn't want to stay. we'll just put those in for now. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing for this one. Excuse me. How many times do I have? One second, I have a friend on here that loves it. I don't know how many musicians. Alright, now here's that now. Ready? Wait, oh god. Oh, there. Almost done. I just have to look at this one. Start getting that. That last one. This will go off. What we're going to do. Put that right there. Now. Alright. So to keep in line with my red bottom. Red bottom. Okay. Yeah, so this one's seen its better days. You can see all the divots and dents. Like I said, I'm a Remo fan, but there's plenty of good drumhead companies out there. Evans, Aquarian. I'm just a Remo guy. All right, so I'm gonna see. This one's got the power stroke. It's got the dot in the middle. Help reinforce it a little bit. Put this one, line it up with the logo on the bottom. The best as we can here. Alright. Let's put the hoop back on. Okay. Put it on there. Remo makes a whole bunch of different drum heads. The Ambassador line, the Emperor line, some are 1-ply, some are 2-ply. Their color tone ones are all 2-ply. They're more recommended for acrylic drums, which I do not have. Those are the clear, you know, to make this and make those really pop. Someday. Those are expensive. Very, very, very expensive. So I'm going to gut it out with my current set for as long as I can. Because it's really not even that old, and I didn't play drums for a few years, so they didn't really get too much wear and tear on them. So they're still in really good condition. And I hang on to stuff until it doesn't work anymore, so that's just how I am. One thing I upgrade a lot though is my phone. Got a brand new phone, which is what I'm filming this with for the first time. Alright, so these are all tight by the hand. So we're going to start doing some turns here. Whichever one you start with, always try and do the opposite. Try and do the same. Let's see. Let's do a full turn. So we go half and then one. This one. Half and then one. This one. Half and then one. Half and then one. One. Half one. Half one. Okay, so we still got a long ways to go here. It's still very. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go full turn. Got distracted there for a second. get somewheres. Yeah, this is still got a long way. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do exactly what I said I wasn't gonna do, but this is just to go around. You can actually see it. Start to flatten out a little bit. That one's pretty tight. That one's pretty loose right there. As we get closer to tuning it, I will. Oh, that one is super loose. There we go. Here, popping still. Some people actually take the drum head and do this deal on the outside of it. I don't know, I've always been afraid of breaking them before I even get to use them, so I don't like doing that. Let's see. Alright, so I'm just going to use my fingers here. This one's a little... So when you're starting to tune, just do quarter turns. You guys hear the difference in that? Right there sounds pretty mint. Alright, now I think I gotta work on my snare here. The snare part of it. Because I don't think that that's... Okay, now my clutch isn't staying. Alright, how come that's not working? I think this is too loose. Oh yeah, that's way too loose. That's the problem. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get this as tight as possible. Which may require me to hold it a little bit. Through. Let's see where we're at now. Oh, my snare might be a... I need to work on my snare part. Because for some reason, that is, maybe that's part of the problem. Something wrong with the drum. I figure so it's all nice and tuned. I need to make sure that there's, oh, okay, there we go. That's better. That should be better. Had a slight bubble right there. Tune this one up a little bit more. Yeah, now it's crack-a-lacking. Alright, let's see. My snare is not staying engaged right now. Well, this is turning out to be is not staying engaged. Clearly, I need to do some more tuning. loosen that up all the way. I ain't gonna do anything. Try to tighten that up while it's disengaged best as I can. And something is wrong with my clutch. So that's not cool. So this video is going to be a bust. I don't know what happened to it. Alright. So it looks cool, but I need to fix my drum. Okay, so now after fixing my clutch, now that stays. What happened was I made my snare wire a little bit too loose. Now we're good. Now it's got some jiggle when I disengage the clutch, which is good. Then you want it to get super tight, right up against the drum. So you get your snare sound. Alright. Not gonna play it too loud. Wife is sleeping upstairs. Alright, so there we go. Look at that. Looks pretty sharp. And I can still see you. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in to this very different video. I will catch you later. Bye.